I learned this trick at a famous restaurant. Now I only make ribs like this. To start, we're going to wrap 1 kilo of pork ribs around a grater. Now, I'm going to secure it with a piece of string. I love recipes like this, simple but with a different touch. Right after that, we're going to pour hot water into a pot. Then I'll add the pork ribs. We'll let it boil and turn it to cook evenly. After that, I'll carefully remove the pork ribs from the pot. Next, we're going to remove the grater and the string. Then I'll slice it. And before I forget, tell me what city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout-out. Today's shout-out goes to Ashley Thompson from Austin, Texas. I'm so happy you're enjoying our recipes. Now, we're going to take a slice of pork ribs and place it in a dish with wheat flour. I'll turn it until it's completely coated. After that, we'll place it on a plate. And I'll repeat the process with the remaining slices of pork ribs. I love this moment because you can really feel the recipe starting to come to life. Now we're going to add a drizzle of olive oil to the skillet. Then I'll place the slices of pork ribs in to fry. You're going to be surprised by the result of this recipe. The flavor turns out amazing. After a few minutes, we'll flip them brown evenly. This step may seem basic, but it guarantees the perfect result. At this point, I'll remove the pork ribs, place them on a plate, and set them aside. Now, we're going to add 1 sliced onion, 1 peeled head of garlic, and I'll saute lightly. Next, we're going to add 200 grams of spinach. Right after that, I'll add 1 cup of tomato sauce. And we'll mix until everything is well combined. Now I'll add 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of chili flakes, 1 teaspoon of chimichurri, and half a cup of water. And we'll mix again. Next, I'll add the pork ribs we fried earlier. Meanwhile, I'm already imagining the reaction of whoever's going to try this recipe. That really motivates me. Now, we're going to pour beer over the pork ribs. Right after that, I'll cover and cook for 10 minutes. At this point, we're going to remove these juicy pork ribs from the pot and place them on a plate. Then I'll sprinkle parsley on top to taste. I like this kind of recipe because it delivers exactly what it promises. It doesn't require complicated steps, it doesn't need hard-to-find ingredients, and even so, it stands out for the result. The smell, the look, and the flavor are incredible. I've made it several times here at home, and all my friends and family love it. Make it at your house too, and then tell me what you thought.
The best way to cook pork? Now I only make it like this. To start our recipe, let's season 4 pieces of pork with 1 teaspoon of salt and with half a teaspoon of black pepper. We're going to spread the seasoning with our hands. Next, I'm going to flip the pieces of pork, and we'll repeat the process on the other side. Here, you can't be in a rush. I like to season calmly, paying attention to every part, because that's what makes sure everything is even and the final result turns out just the way I expect. In a skillet, I'll add 1 tablespoon of butter and spread it until it melts. Right after that, we'll place the pork in the skillet to fry. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout-out. Today's shout-out goes to Michael Johnson from Denver, Colorado. I'm really happy you're enjoying our recipes. After a few minutes, we'll flip the pork to brown it on the other side as well. Have you ever tried making a recipe like this at home? I'd love to know. Next, we'll take our recipe out of the skillet. I'll place it on a plate and set it aside. In the same skillet, we're going to add 2 onions diced into small cubes. And I'll start to sauté. Tell me what you think of the recipe so far. I'd love to know. Next, I'll add 3 cloves of minced garlic. And we'll keep stirring. Meanwhile, I'm already imagining the reaction of the people who are going to taste this recipe. That really motivates me. I'll also add 150 grams of sliced champignon mushroom. I love recipes like this. Simple to prepare, but with that special touch that surprises anyone who tries it. After that, we'll add 1 cup of chicken broth, 1 tablespoon of wheat flour, and I'll mix well until the ingredients come together. Every time I make this recipe, I realize how much the final look depends on this part, because this is where we get the texture right and define the finish. Right after, we'll put the pork back on top of our mixture. I'll cover and let it cook for 25 minutes. Then, we'll remove our recipe and place it on a plate. Every time I get to this part, I remember that cooking is not only about technique, but also about the emotion of turning simple ingredients into something special. And I'll finish it with some parsley to taste. There are recipes we make just to try them out, and before we know it, they become part of our routine. That's what happened with this one. I made it without any big intention, and now every time I prepare it at home, my whole family and friends love it.
I don't fry eggplant, I only do it like this. So to start this recipe, we're gonna separate 2 eggplants, and you wanna just start by cutting them into slices. So cut up all of those vegetables, and once you've finished, you'll have large slices of eggplant. We're just gonna season with some salt. The amount of salt is optional, but you can kind of see how much I'm using. Now just mix those eggplants with your salt. It's really important to season your vegetables really well. Now the next step is to add these slices to a baking dish. There's no need to add olive oil or any oil yet. This recipe is going to be so good. It's perfect and it's really full of flavor and it's healthy. I love the taste of eggplants in this recipe. Now set aside for just a few minutes and we're going to continue our recipe by adding 3 garlic cloves to a bowl. Also add half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of oregano, and 1 spoonful of paprika. Then finish with a tablespoon of salt. And now we're going to add a little bit of olive oil on top. The amount is optional, just a little drizzle. Mix well until you have a perfect sauce that's just full of flavor. Now, after mixing well, we're going to pour this over our eggplant. So with a small knife, make some small cuts in your vegetables and just repeat the process with all of them. So once you've finished, it is time to season. The cuts kind of serve as a place to add the seasoning to the vegetable, really getting it into the vegetable. So just spread that seasoning inside of the eggplant and all of those cuts. Now I'm going to do this with a kitchen brush, but you can spread it with a spoon or maybe even your hands. I love the taste of the seasoning. It's so perfect. Just finish the process with all of your eggplants. And that's it. Our eggplants are now well seasoned. We're going to put them in the oven at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. And after removing the eggplants from the oven, we're just going to finish with slices of tomato. I'm going to add the tomato on top of my eggplant. Make this recipe at home. It's just so good. You're going to be amazed. Now, after adding the tomato, we're going to finish with some grated cheese. You can really add as much or as little cheese as you like. And you can substitute the type of cheese if you prefer. It'll be super tasty. Now, after adding the cheese to all of the slices, we're going to bake in the oven until the cheese is a nice golden brown color. Once it is, that's it. Our eggplant is ready. So I recommend making this recipe as an accompaniment to barbecue, or you can serve it with rice and meat. Should we go ahead and taste it? So serve this on a plate, invite your family to try it. The taste of this eggplant with tomato, it's just so perfect. And with the cheese, yum. The vegetables are soft, full of flavor. So serve this recipe while it's hot and enjoy.
This is probably the best chicken breast I have ever made. I'll start by cutting a chicken breast in half. I made this preparation very detailed so you can achieve an amazing result in the kitchen. Then, I'll place plastic wrap on top so I can pound it with a meat mallet. Pound it well, you'll see how worth it is to make a recipe like this for dinner. I'll add wheat flour to this bowl here. Now, I'll coat the entire chicken, making sure to cover all sides properly. Tell me from which city you're watching us so I can send you a special greeting. Today's greeting goes to Michael Johnson from New York. I'm happy that you're enjoying our recipes. In a bowl, I'll add 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 3 cloves of garlic chopped, parsley to taste, half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. I'll mix everything well until all the ingredients are perfectly combined. It should have this texture, perfect for the next step. Now, I'll take the chicken breast that I coated and dip it into the mixture. It's really easy to make. If you have any doubts, just follow what I'm doing. It will turn out perfect. Simple, quick, and irresistible. This recipe is perfect for any occasion. Try it at home and let me know what you think. Now it's ready for the next step. I'll add 2 tablespoons of butter. Stir well until it melts. You'll be amazed at how easy it is to create something so delicious and special. Now, it's time to fry it. This is one of those recipes that you make once and never forget. So tasty and practical. When it reaches this golden color, it's perfect. In the same pan, I'll add 1 cup of chicken broth, 2 cloves of garlic chopped, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, parsley to taste, 1 tablespoon of butter. Stir well while it cooks. You'll notice the color changes to this beautiful shade. Now, place the chicken in the pan to cook in the sauce. Turn it over so the mixture gets fully absorbed by the chicken. I have to confess, the smell of this dish is incredible. Surprise your family with a wonderful dinner by preparing this amazing recipe. Now, just transfer it to a plate, cut it, and taste this delight. Look at this fantastic appearance. It's perfect. If you look closely, the texture is also very tender. If you're looking for flavor, convenience, and speed, you've just found the best recipe on the internet. This chicken is totally worth making for dinner. It's perfect for gathering the family. If you like this preparation method, you're going to love my next tips. I still have many other secret recipes to share, so stay tuned and don't miss anything.